So I have come to realizing that I have to, before I can get rid of this ego, I have to at least check it, you know. And that whole experience that I experienced with a negative exchange of words, it left me on a couple of different levels of thought. It left me to, how can somebody that claims to love God not love me and talk about me and call me names and taunt me and, you know, and call themselves a minister? That left me baffled. Then it left me baffled at myself because I was so negative responding to that comment. And yeah, I called the motherfucker fake ass. Yeah, I did. And I have tried reasoning. I have tried explaining it. You're judgmental, and you cannot judge people for their flaws, especially if you know that, okay, we're gonna go to Christian literature, that the world was since Adam and Eve, sin was enveloped in the world, and you were born into sin. How can you fault somebody even if they are sinning? And people say you hate the sin, and you hate the sin, not the sinner. I don't think that's even possible to do, because I can say, I hate that you abuse drugs. You shoot heroin in your arm. I hate that you abuse your body, and your body is God's temple. But I have to love the heroin addict. The heroin addict is going to steal from me. The heroin addict is going to cause me stress. But I have to love them. Let me see what else. I don't want to be around them because all their friends are heroin addicts. So I have to separate myself from the sin. But I'm loving the sinner from a distance. Then I thought about it. Like, that ain't even what Jesus did. Jesus was sitting there in a tax collector's house, sitting at the table kicking it, because you passed the unleavened bread, sparkle. You know, because he was there with prostitutes and stuff. Sons of Sparkle, could you tell Sunshine and Miriam the maid to, you know, pass the butter? He was sitting there kicking it with them. He was not separate from them. I don't think he saw the sin when he looked at them, because ultimately he knew his purpose was going to eradicate that. I really don't think he saw the sin. I don't know. I'm not there yet. I can't look at somebody, especially somebody that's doing me wrong, and not see that it's wrong. But at the same time that I'm judging them, they're judging me. So I would rather just not deal with the situation any longer. I would rather not deal with the situation. And I do think that it was necessary, the whole situation, even meeting somebody that would become an adversary to me, that would become a literal thorn in my side, was necessary for me to deal with that types of situations, knowing that what I'm doing with my life, I'm going to run into those types of situations. Knowing that when I left the church and I left the negativity in the church, I just ran. I ran. But you know what? I'm not even mad about running, because there are freaking 20 years missing from the Bible of what Jesus was doing. And I'm pretty sure he ran. I'm damn near almost positive that he ran. He ran fast and he ran long. And he ran. And there are proof. There are other religions that know of Jesus. The Buddhists know him as Krishna, and he studied in the temples, and in Egypt he studied in the libraries, and they have actual historical detailed accounts of the one man that was synonymous with Jesus and Jesus' teachings. I don't blame Jesus for running. I ran. I ran because I wasn't strong enough to be strong in my convictions, to deal with the multitude of the majority of the church and the hypocrisy and the corruptness and the Christians. I, being one person and seeing this, was not strong enough to go against it, because when I questioned things, I was told, you're supposed to serve your pastor just like David served Saul. And You're not supposed to question what the pastor does. And I said, I can't do that shit because I'm not a slave. David was Saul's slave. And yet I understood what they were saying. God promised David to be king. But first David had to fulfill his destiny of being the slave. It was a very humbling experience to leave at this moment in time because I am not respected in my family. I'm not respected at all by my parents because I gave up my ministry, and they don't understand why. They don't know me. They don't know anything about me. The things that I say on the internet or to strangers, they don't know, aren't interested in, have never asked me. I wanted to talk next. I'm finna finish this video. I just thought about it when I thought about David. Oh, no. It was something about the Bible. Dang on it. I can't remember. Okay, I'll be back.